Hey y'all, it's Elisha and welcome back to Elisha's Crafty Hoplop. It is video 2 of Hump Day, pre-recorded, and y'all just have to forgive me. I know it's rare I do 2 haul videos in a day. Almost never happens. But y'all, I have a small kitchen, and right now my kitchen is filled with boxes. And I'm only allowed to do a little bit at a time, but if I don't soon clear it out, I will not be able to even go get myself a cup of coffee. So I had to make sure that I cleared out the biggest boxes. And I run out of energy because, I still have this injury. So I have to do it in like a weird way. It takes more energy and I tire quickly. So I just thought if I do these 2 haul videos and put those things away, then that's 2 things gone from the kitchen area. So please forgive me. I know it's out of character, but I didn't want to not share. In particular, this is my first Stampin' Up! Order. And I was very pleased with the way it packaged, how quickly it came. So I wanted to share it with y'all. Well, you all know I ordered a new scoreboard because for 2 years I lived with that miserable We Are Memory Keepers cutter / scoreboard with the thing in the middle that made all of our scoring go off. But I made myself live with it because it was a poor choice. I did not investigate that, and I was like, girl, you're gonna live with it until you replace it. But when I did go to replace it, I did some investigating, and I heard from everybody, either get a Score Pal, a Martha Stewart, or a Stampin' Up! And since Tami, Stamping Therapy, is a member of our crafty family, and as I told you, I always my preference is to always order first from people in our community. So people that have Etsy shops, people who rep different companies. If I can order through them, I'd rather do that than order through a company where I don't know anybody. So I decided that since the Stampin' Up! One was just as good as the others, I'd order it. And folks, I'm really happy with it. It is exactly as it was described. It has none of that funky middle business. It's nice and sturdy. I can see that. It comes with a score tool. Now, I have score tools, but that was nice. What if mine breaks? That's terrific. So, and it also gives you some very simple instructions and what to do and ways to make sure your scoring is accurate. I'm very pleased with this. Very, very pleased indeed. Nicely designed scoreboard. This is going to be a joy to work with, and it's a 12 by 12, so it's perfect for a lot of my bigger projects. I probably will get a smaller one, either a Score Pal or an EK Success smaller version for when I'm just doing small scoring, but this is fantastic, and this is exactly what I was looking for. So I'm very happy with that first item. Now, I made my first significant ink purchase because, as you all know, I tend to use Tim Holtz Distress Inks for most of my work. That's just because I do 2 things. I either distress the edges, but I also use it, I will put a bunch of it on glass, spray it with water, let it all mix, and then press in materials to make patterns. So I love an oxide ink, and I really do. But lately I've been doing a lot of stamping, and I'm happy with Memento ink for black clean stamping. Sometimes I'm happy with the Ranger archival ink, sometimes I'm not. I have a large pad I bought for my very large stamps, and it's not great. I already need a re-inker, and I haven't had it but a couple of months. Not too happy with that big pad, but it was a jumbo size for jumbo stamps. I'm going to have to get a re-inker for it. I love my Wendy Vecchi's for blending inks. They're blendable, and you all know I'm very happy with those, and I waited till they went on sale. But what I didn't have in my arsenal was the basic color inks that you use for layering up, or when you're if you're doing mermaid crafting, maybe you don't want the outline to be black, and I've had to do black because that's what I had. So I placed what you would call like a sampler order from Stampin' Up! It's a bit of an investment, y'all, to do this. It took a big chunk out of my craft budget, but I have heard nothing but good things about Stampin' Up! Ink. And I love the case, and I like the size of this pad. It's larger than the Memento, so your larger stamps fit on it very nicely. Not super big like that Ranger one that wasn't so good, but a very nice size. And the colors, they offer different bundles. I chose to get, because I'm in love with this Coastal Cabana color. Notice it's the first one I'm showing you. I love this color. So I chose to get this particular bundle. They offer it in different bundles, different starter bundles. This bundle had several of the inks I loved. so it made sense to order this bundle. So in this bundle was my Coastal Cabana, Poppy Parade, which is like, you know, it's sort of like a standard red. Good for Christmas crafting, that's for sure. Good for Valentine's Day. It had my lovely Granny Apple Green that I love. And I love this color, so I know I'm going to use that a lot. It had Gorgeous Grape, which a lot of people love. I don't know that I'll use this one that much, so I say, let's see. But it was part of the bundle, so it made sense. And Pacific Point, which I thought was very useful for summer crafting, and it's a perfect blue match for sunny days. So I was very pleased. That's what came in the bundle pack. Again, you know, not inexpensive, but it's an investment. You can order the re-inkers. They're not expensive. They're about $3.75, so it just made sense to get this bundle. These are the colors I'm most likely to use all the time. Now, I did order one extra color, and that is, much to my surprise, Night of Navy. And that's because it's hard to find a nice navy ink. I've looked. So I was excited about this one, so I got it. And I'm very happy. It's like blue meets black. It's a lovely color. So I'm really pleased with this too. I do foresee that based upon the fact of the colors I did order, I probably will need a deeper forest green at some point, and I may need a different orange because what came with this was my mango. It's like a tropical mango. And what's this one called? I'm sorry, I didn't wear my reading glasses. I can't believe I can't see that, y'all. Is it called Grateful Grapefruit or something like that? It's beautiful, the yellow. And then Flirty Flamingo, Melon Mambo, and that was it. So that's what comes in the kit. I think for a bundle, these are fabulous. I really do. I mean, you get a very nice variety. Again, there are different color tonalities because they do brights, they do subtles, they do this. This was the palette I wanted. So you have many different choices on Stampin' Up. Again, if you're interested, get the catalog from Tami Stamping Therapy. I'm very pleased that I got these. I probably will need a dark foresty green. That's probably the one that I should have ordered also, and I didn't, but I can wait for that, and that's fine. And maybe a deeper orange for fall crafting. But that's it. Basically, I have now the colors that I know I'm going to use the most. So that was exciting. I did order that very vanilla thick cardstock. I told you I was going to get it, and I'm excited. I should have probably ordered 2 packages. But the nice thing is that you can always reorder through Tami, and that's what I told myself. But I'm excited to have this cardstock in my life now. I told y'all, nice, creamy, thick, beautiful for card making, would make a beautiful box or a bookmark, just great quality. So I'm very happy, and I have not been happy with the ivory vanilla cardstocks I have found. I have some lighter weight. I told you I have not ordered it in ivory just because I have not found any that I loved. This is my first ivory purchase because I was so happy with it. Now, I told you all to go look at that clearance section because I found some deals. So one of the things that I got from them were these coffin boxes. And you get, they're coffin treat boxes. And I forget how many you get here, but folks, it's quite a bundle. I think it's got like 12 or 20 in here. And the other reason I got, so I got 2 packages. I got one for myself for Halloween crafting. And the other one I got because if you take a look at this, it's a really simple pattern. And I thought that when I was doing my Halloween crafting, if I sent one to each of my girlfriends, they could use this as a template to make their own coffin boxes. And they were really reasonable, y'all. I think these were on sale for $2. I couldn't believe it. So this was a really good deal. The other really good deal I got for subscribers to put in their mail. So this is called Night Before Christmas Memories Card Pack. And y'all, it's like a stack. I think it's 50. Basically, it's kind of like card inserts that you can use to make Christmas cards very quickly and easily. This was a bargain, mostly because they're retiring them and bringing out new ones. So I picked this pack up for subscribers, and I picked a pack up for myself. So that was a really good deal. I can open mine, but I can't open the other one because it's a gift for someone. This was the other really good deal. This was about $3, and it's called the Gift of Fall add-on. And I think it's got 20 cards and 20 beautiful envelopes. But they're watercolor cards, y'all. That's what they are. They're watercolor cards. Let me open it and show you. And basically, you do whatever you want to them. They're just watercolor cards. I'll show you. But they're really pretty, and they were a steal at the sale price. I will say that when Stampin' Up puts things on sale, like their supplies, it's a really good deal. I'm using my crappy front door Westcott scissors, and they're not even opening up the Stampin' Up packaging, y'all. Let me use my tonic. I think I'm just done with these. I'm done with these Westcott scissors, I'm telling y'all. All right, here we go. Let me show you. They really package everything up beautifully, by the way. So nothing gets damaged, nothing was bent. The cardstock was deliberately layered underneath my scoreboard. Everything arrived in mint condition. Okay, so let me show you this. I think these are just so pretty, these cards. So look at this. Look at these card bases. And there's different ones, but look at this. Look at this watercolor. So it's a card base. It comes with these really pretty envelopes. And then I can take this now, mix media it up, and make my own card. And it comes with this lovely envelope. And I just thought this was a bargain, like an absolute bargain. I actually was tempted to order like 10 of these because I thought it was such a good deal. Especially for fall, like these wreaths, and for Christmas, you can totally dress this up. And I had to hold myself back because I was like, I should order one of these for every person I know at this price point. I think this was $3.60, and you get a ton, y'all. As I tell you stuff. I drop stuff every day. It's unbelievable. So I thought this was a bargain of a century. I don't know if they're still available because as soon as I saw it, I ordered it. So I don't know if they're still available, y'all. But this is a great bargain, both for yourself to keep in your stash, because you can easily convert this watercolor into a gorgeous card and get it off in the mail. But I also think it makes a great goodie for a friend. I did get one for a subscriber who I know likes card kits, because I think they're just terrific. So, I mean, I think these are the sorts of things, when they put these sorts of deals on sale, you want to pick them up. And I thought these for Christmas crafting, you know, to have these handy, you know, again, you lay these down on a card and then you make it your own. For those of us who are slow card makers, this makes some real fast cards. I mean, there's like 50 in here. So another great deal. So I picked that up. And then the other thing I picked up were these. Now, they call them their basic stamp set, or their basic punch set. It comes with a teeny heart, a teeny leaf, a teeny flower, and a little bat. They were $13 for all four, which that's AliExpress pricing. And we all know that Stampin' Up punches are good quality. We know that. I looked at this like a confetti maker. Like, you know, you can punch out confetti out of tissue, out of paper, and put it in your sequins mixes. You can use it to fill your boxes. You know, Crafting with Lily used to make up bags of her own confetti while watching movies, and I always had that on my crafty list, and to be honest, I've never done it. Well, now I don't have an excuse because I have these. So again, it comes with a bat, a flower, a leaf, and a heart. Very versatile. Very, very versatile. And at $13 for all of these, that's cheaper than Hobby Lobby. It really was a fantastic deal. Again, I was strongly encouraging you guys to go check out that clearance section because I thought it was great. This is a silver embossing paste. I opened it on purpose because I wanted to show you. I don't want to spill it, but it's super silver. It's beautiful. And this is for mixed media. It's for scraping onto your projects and using stencils or without, or with a palette knife. And this also was in the clearance section because they're discontinuing it, and it was a bargain. So y'all, that is my Stampin' Up purchase. Notice I didn't buy any stamps yet, partially because the new stuff is just coming out. And you know me, I'm a cautious purchaser, and Stampin' Up stamps are pricey. But I've learned over time that sometimes you get what you pay for in a stamp. So what did I do? I bought some on eBay to test out. That was my way of testing the water. And if I love them so much, then I've already looked through the catalog and I know which ones I'm very attracted to. But I'm going to give the ones that I bought on eBay a chance first and see how I feel about the quality and if I feel that I want to make that investment. But I knew for sure from investigating that I was going to make this investment, and I'm sure glad I did. It did take a hefty chunk out of my craft budget. I think this bundle was about $67. But I'm going to tell you, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, you get 10. So actually that works out to be $6 and change, which if you're not using a coupon is not any more than Momenta, right? And as I explained to you, it's a bigger pad, it's a better case. And remember when I was in the Holy Land and I didn't have my acrylic blocks? Well, this would have worked perfectly. So I think I'm going to be very pleased that I made this purchase. It's a hard one. It's kind of one of those ones you have to suck up and make the first purchase of, but I'm very pleased. I'll let you know how the inks work, but I have heard from everybody who owns them that they love them. So I would be shocked if I didn't like them. And also with their inks, you can do a bunch of different techniques. You know, you can use masking tape to create patterns, all those sorts of artsy kind of things I'm interested in. So I'm very pleased. I want to thank Tami Stamping Therapy because I had some questions and she very graciously answered them right away, and she didn't think they were odd. I wasn't sure if my doctors were going to make me go to Florida, and so I had to ask her, like, how long does shipping take? And I asked her a few questions, and she was just so gracious, y'all. So if you are thinking of ordering from Stamping Up, she's very knowledgeable. She was super helpful and nice. I had a little bit of trouble every time I went to log out. I found out they were just updoing their website right at the time I was ordering, and I think that's what the problem was. So they kept insisting that I needed a code, but I didn't need a code. It was just a glitch because they were updating. But I wrote to Tami, and she was, again, very patient and helpful. I do suggest you get the catalog. As I told you, I don't think that their online is as well developed, but their catalog, y'all, is beautiful. And it really does accurately reflect the product and the color, which makes it so much easier to make a purchase. So that is my Stampin' Up! Haul. I won't need ink for a very long time, and I'll be buying the inkers because their inkers are very inexpensive. Also, y'all, one of my next craft purchases will be to buy a few of the inkers, because here's a little secret. Stampin' Up! Has a little spray mechanism where you can take your alcohol inks, mix them with alcohol, or you can take your re-inkers, mix them with alcohol, and create your own alcohol inks. So we're not paying a fortune for those. Oh yeah. So that's going to be my next purchase from Stampin' Up! I think will be those re-inkers, so I can make my own alcohol inks for spraying, so that I don't have to pay, overpay for those. Little tip to y'all. Again, if you want that kind of information, look, I've learned this on the fly. Tami's the expert. So feel free to reach out to her. I'll put her channel down below. She's not only our Stamping Up rep, but she's part of our community. And I'm sure she would be just as patient with you as she was with me. All right, y'all. That is my first ever Stamping Up haul. And I'm very pleased with it. Oh, I'm so excited for this scoreboard. I'm so excited. Now, folks, I would always offer you my horrible We Are Memory Keeper scoreboard and cutter, but I don't wish it on anybody. I really don't. It was a nightmare. Otherwise, I would gift it to you. I don't want to give you the problems I suffered through. That is the only reason why I'm not offering it up. It'll just make you very frustrated and you will miss score. And I don't want that for you. Otherwise, I would be happy to give it to anybody. I think it's a rare item that is better placed in the garbage. Sad but true. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for watching, and if I come back on later today, it will be with a Happy Meal, and if I don't, it's just because I'm pooped out for my appointment. Wishing for you a happy and a creative hump day. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll put Tami Stamping Therapy down below in the comments section. Reach out to her if you're interested in any of these products, or if you just have some questions about Stampin' Up! All right, y'all. Take real good care, and bye for now.